Ross Ditmer, Manager, Bayleys, North Canterbury, thanks for coming into Compass FM. Deidre, Ryan, you're Manager of the Community Wellbeing North Canterbury Trust. Welcome both to Compass, coming on in, because what you're doing is that you're sort of preparing for things, aren't you? And I think that we all need to prepare for things. Ross, real estate at the moment, it's going okay?
Yeah, look, the listings that are out there are flying out the door because there's just not enough of them. Yep. And I think that's a sign of the times, perhaps. But look, we're saying to anybody thinking of selling, now's a great time. Nice.
And Deidre, things are coming. There's a bit of a groundswell of your services being required pretty soon.
We're preparing for what's ahead. There's a lot of uncertainty, so we're getting ready for anything, really.
Absolutely. Ross, we'll come to you. How we've got a bit of a Cans for a Cause food drive this August, Ross. How did this particular partnership with Bayleys and Community Wellbeing North Canterbury come about?
Well, I guess Bayleys as a company is very, very proud and staunch New Zealand firm, and our agents are involved in a lot of non-profit organisations and volunteer groups throughout the North Canterbury area. And we just saw the opportunity now to help Wellbeing North Canterbury with a food drive as a way of us giving back to our communities and just showing that we are a caring company that want to help.
Nice. So you've partnered with the Community Wellbeing for the food drive. It started, a couple of days ago, yes?
Yeah, so we're doing it for the month of August, and we've got a trolley in our front office in Rangiora, and the Hanma team are also taking donations. So we're right into it, and there'll be a fair bit of promotion about that as well.
Absolutely, and you keep in contact with us here, and we'll keep pushing that as well.
Thank
you. Deidre, what needs are you and your team seeing in the North Canterbury community?
I think the thing
excuse me, I'll turn your microphone off. Go now.
Oh, that's okay. So I think the thing that we are seeing out there really is a lot of uncertainty and, not knowing what's ahead. People's job statuses are changing, quite quickly for some people. I suppose also the other thing is that this could be happening to any one of us. So, COVID-19 has certainly flattened the demographic around who's affected by all of this. So what we're looking for is really to prepare for what's ahead and to, for whatever that looks like. And so collecting food and making sure that we're well stocked so that we can get food out to people who need it is a big focus for us at the moment.
There is no shame in asking for help, is there?
It's a strength asking for help, and I just want to say also how much we appreciate being able to partner with Bayleys to do this work. It's really important work, and I love that connection with homes as well, because we work with people in their homes, and the home is where it's got to be a sanctuary, it's got to be a safe place for people to be, and having enough food in the home is really important as well.
Absolutely. So, if you can take one problem out of the mix, the other ones can be more manageable.
That's the thing, and people are having to make, and this may happen increasingly, hard decisions about whether we put food on the table or whether we pay our bills. They're pretty hard decisions to have to make.
Do you think that most would be paying the bills instead of putting food on the table?
Hard to know, but who would want to have to make those decisions from day to day and week to week?
And that's where you guys are stepping in so that you can actually take away that particular question that people have to answer for themselves. What sort of food can people donate, Deidre?
Oh, the sort of stuff that you would get if you were grocery shopping in your own household, really. So, but thinking about things like tin food, pantry staples, non-perishable items. Toiletries are really helpful too, because they're quite expensive items. But if you're not sure what to donate, we're going to put some ideas up on our Facebook page at Community Wellbeing North Canterbury Trust, which will give you a few ideas. So any help is much appreciated, and we'll get it out to people who need it.
Remember the pets.
And remember the pets.
Remember the pets.
Yes.
Have you seen a pet parade here on Compass FM Facebook page? Web page, should I say?
I have not
yet.
It's
it's very cute. There's a lot of very cool pets in North Canterbury, and that's something that I've always thought about when we're doing these food drives. Remember the pets.
Very
Ross, we'll come back to you. How can people donate?
Look, it's pretty easy. We've got a collection point in our Rangiora office on High Street beside the council, and in the main street in Hanma Springs, where our office is located. Alternatively, if people can't come in, if they ring the office, then when an agent's going past, they'll be more than happy to pop in and collect some stuff.
That's absolutely a brilliant idea. That's where you get the help, Deirdre, with a network of people being able to just call in, stop, pick up, and donate. Well done, Ross. That's fantastic. What about the getting schools and stuff involved?
Yeah, we're going to put a wee bit of a teaser out to the schools. We're putting out some magazines with bookmarks in them as well, and we're seeing maybe if some of the schools might want to compete against each other. So we're open to all ideas, and if there's a challenge out there, let's get into it.
That's absolutely brilliant. I actually started a competition between two store owners when I was a paint sales rep back in another lifetime, where one sort of didn't like the other one, and they started to buy off me, and I was sitting in the middle looking fantastic.
Good for sales.
It was great for sales. So getting the schools and a bit of a competition going on. Hey, if they can do it in first 15 rugby or first 11 football or basketball or hockey, they can do it for this one as well. What's the deadline, Ross?
So we're doing it for the month of August.
Yep.
However, I'm sure if something came in September, we'd still be grateful. So look, it's the start of a partnership that we'd like to blossom, and we've got some other ideas about some exciting things we can do later in the year with the trust as well. So it's I see it as a partnership that's a long-term one, and just to demonstrate that Bayleys is a company that cares, and we aren't just there to take people's money from them to sell their homes. We're actually involved in our communities heavily, and we all give back to it, and so we're really proud.
We want to be involved in this as well, so the more that you guys can keep in contact with us, that means that we can be your megaphone, okay? So a half-decent partnership, I think, with Bayleys North Canterbury and Community Wellbeing North Canterbury Trust. Ross, Ditmer, Deidre, Ryan, thanks for coming into Compass FM. Keep in contact with us because we want to do this as well, okay?
Well, thank you, Compass FM.